Hello everyone, welcome to another video series. This series is about biology related techniques or the techniques that are frequently used in biology, and this is a practice session 3. So there are already 2 practice sessions related to this topic. If you want to go to those practice sessions, you can get the link in the I button or in the description. So right now we are going to solve 5 questions and it would take 10 minutes of your time. But before that, let me tell you that this is pandemic time, right? And even if you are preparing for several MSc level entrance exam, you are literally locked inside your home, and in this situation it's not at all safe to opt for offline classes and go to tuition centers. It's dangerous, right? So if you want to keep your preparation steady and want to prepare for the next year's MSc level entrance examinations, there are many options that Unacademy is providing. For example, now they are providing a MCQ specific batch for any examination where you can just go and practice MCQ questions. Okay, so this is going to start really soon from 5th May, so stay tuned till that time. But more importantly, the price hike for all these courses in Unacademy is about to be there. So in 2 days there would be a price hike. So hurry up, otherwise you can't beat the hike, right? But anyway, even if you are not able to beat the hike is minuscule and it's not significant, right? Because the course that the amount you used to pay for 1 month was 2000 earlier, and now you are paying 250 rupees extra. Not too much. Okay, so let's start with our question answer session today. Question number 1 says, which of the following is used in NMR spectroscopy? Infrared light, UV visible light, radio frequency wave, high velocity electron beam. So let me tell you, the correct answer is radio frequency wave. And if you don't know what is the theory behind NMR, I have a dedicated short capsule course for that in Unacademy. You can join that. Question 2 says, real-time quantitative PCR differs from PCR in which of the following aspect? Especially concept about real-time quantitative PCR becomes really important during this COVID time. So the options are, real-time quantitative PCR is quantitative while PCR is qualitative. In qPCR, cyber green or probe-based chemistry is used, while it is not used in PCR. qPCR depends on fluorescence-based detection, while PCR does not. And last option is all of the above. Actually, all of these statements are point of difference between PCR and quantitative PCR. If you want to learn more about PCR and quantitative PCR, the link is provided in the I button. Okay, question number 3. In 1D page, separates protein according to which characteristics of protein? I mean, proteins are sensitive to pH, different proteins have different molecular size, different proteins have different charges, proteins are sensitive to temperature. So what is the basis of separation is asked in this question. And if you have learned about SDS page, what is 1D or what is 2D SDS page, if you want to learn, you can learn it from the I button. But here the correct option would be, different protein would have different molecular size, and the basis of separation is molecular size. The first dimension is molecular size. Okay, which of the following techniques use the principle which is very similar to expansion and compression of a spring? So there are several spectroscopic techniques that is given here, and which one of that has a principle which is very similar to a principle how spring compresses and expands? So the correct option would be infrared spectroscopy or IR spectroscopy, which depends on the molecular vibration. Question number 5, a very popular question or kind of like a formula question for IIT JAM that match the column A with column B. And in column A, you have anion exchange chromatography, co-immunoprecipitation, circular dichroism, X-ray crystallography. And in the column B, you have all the relevant options. So, for example, we can talk about circular dichroism spectroscopy, we can begin here. It would go to P, right? It is used to determine secondary structure level information. So P is equal to 3, and there are two options regarding that. We need another one, X-ray crystallography. So X-ray crystallography gives you an atomic level resolution for protein structures. So R equal to 4. So we have to see here where R equal to 4. Okay, so here you can see R equal to 4. We had actually three options regarding where P equal to 3. So here R equal to 4, P equal to 3, and let us just verify other options. So one is anion exchange chromatography. So obviously it separates protein based on their charges. So one would be S, that's correct. So B is the correct option. And last question is for you. Which of the following microscopy technique do not use light for imaging? Confocal microscopy, atomic force microscopy, phase contrast microscopy, and last option, transmission electron microscopy. Which one of these technique does not use light? So I hope this video was informative and useful. If you like this video, give it a quick thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.